Hello, I'm a full-time student at a university, Vail University. My major is English. I've taken 3 literature classes. The first one was about women and I had to read 5 books. The first one was about slavery. The second one was it was called The Center of Everything, and it was about a woman and just everything. The third one was Lovely Bones. It was about a woman who died and went looking for her family. The next one was Bullseye. It was about America in a town and different perspectives. It was simple but yet complicated at the same time. The last book in that class was Purple. Oh, sorry, I can't spell this. Purple hibiscus. It's a flower. Beautiful purple flower. I'm not a flower person, so I didn't know anything about that, but all of them were, in support of women, like advocacy. The second class that I took was literature and culture. There was information about America and Africa and people migrating. The first one was called As I Ding. And it was about someone going to prison and trying to help. So, like, they'd soon be in prison. Like execution. The second one was This Falls Apart. All the English people came flocking for that book. And those were the only 2 books I had for that class. I really enjoyed my third class. The other one I didn't care for too much, but it did help me learn, so I do appreciate that. The other one was 20th century British literature, and there was 5 books that were required reading for that class. So there was a lot of reading and presentation, so it was a lot of work, but I did love it. There was Mrs. Dalloway was the first book. There was about 300 pages. It took me about 24 hours to read it all. I just kind of stuck away in my room. It was a complicated book. It was kind of crazy, but I did like it. There was another one that was Waiting for the Barbarians. It was from the England point of view, how they saw other people coming into the family. They kind of saw them as barbarians. I think the next one was my favorite book. It was Atomic. It was like about World War II. A girl noticed that was something wrong that had happened, and then that person was alive, and they lied about it, and she was lying to herself and her family, and it was kind of crazy. But it was World War II, and it was just different. I really liked that book. I'd like to give you more information, but the fourth book that I liked, it was conservative. It was about a woman, who she was below other people and people criticized her, and So that one brought up a lot of emotions for me. I'd love to tell you more about the fifth book, but before the book, there was a different author. Before this one that I had read, there was a different author. There were so many books that I liked.